Hey, I'm back. It's still Friday. I changed clothes though because I don't wear my bumming around the house clothes if I know that I'm going to be out and about and possibly making a video. I try to look at least halfway presentable most of the time. That doesn't mean I dress that way all the time. I swear there is so much pollen in the air. It's like being in the middle of a plant orgy. Ugh, I don't need to breathe in their sex juice. God, I hate pollen. I can't stand this crap. I got out, I'm gonna tell you, I got out yesterday. I'm looking at the hood of my car. I got out yesterday and I washed my car yesterday evening. Had it looking good. My hood already has a faint tinge of yellow to it again. There's enough pollen in the air to choke a mule. It is awful. I just left the post office. Ugh. I'm not going to make a video right now, but I do hope to get over to Dollar Tree in about an hour or so and organize some soap. I really hope to. There's only one Dollar Tree in this area that has soap on shelves instead of in the little slanted wire bins. There's only one that has it that way. I'm going to try to go out there and organize some soap. There's a lot that goes into those videos that you don't see. The best time of day to go organize shelves in Dollar Tree, I have found, is around between about 5:30 and 7, because that's when they seem to be really busy. They just have a nonstop stream of people coming in, and a lot of all the day shift people have kind of gone home. You might have one or two people working, and they're so busy ringing people up that they can't really do anything else. So they don't. I mean, they'll put out stock or something if they have time, but they really don't have time to, which means they're not going to be back there putting out stock, slamming boxes on the floor and banging around and shouting at one another across the store. I love this one Dollar Tree in particular, but bless their hearts, there are 4 employees who work there who are loud talkers. I mean, just loud talkers. And they shout at one another across the store. Lord, if you have one or more of them working, you can forget it. You're not going to make a video because you'll have to edit out all that talking, and it's more trouble than it's worth. So if I go in and they're there, it's like, not today. I might try later in the day. But yeah, that one store is great, except for the employees, and they're nice people. They're just loud talkers. I don't know if they have hearing loss, or that may be it, because both of my parents have hearing loss and they both talk loud. One of them's really young though. It's a guy. He might be like 20. He's such a loud talker. Maybe he's got hearing loss. I don't know. I've heard a lot of young people do have hearing loss. Just roll out in the road, Mary. I'm sure that van won't mind. I was just going on out in the damn road. I could have made that. You ever get mad at yourself when you could have made it? Like, damn it, I could have made that. Now I'm going to sit here like a doofus because I didn't go. I totally lost my train of thought. But no, people, why don't you do more shelf organization? Well, for one thing, I don't like doing it that often. I mean, I like doing it, but it's kind of hard to find an opportunity to do it. Sometimes I'll go out there 4 or 5 times before it ever works out. And sometimes after going a time or two, I just don't feel like going anymore. I just get disgusted with it and I just don't want to do it anymore. And then I just forget about it for a while. Plus, I have such a wide variety of videos that I make that sometimes I completely forget. I don't even think about, oh, how come you haven't done any of these videos? Well, because I forgot I even did those. I don't have a reason really. I just forgot that I do those. I'll see what I can do for you. One thing that kind of irks me though is you'll have somebody that will pester you for a long time. Do one of these videos. Do one of these videos. And then I will go out of my way to make one because they'll be so insistent about it. They'll comment every day. Day number X+1 of asking Mary to do this video. Day number X+2 of, I'm like, God, all right, fine. And then I do it and I don't even get a thank you. There's no acknowledgement. They quit bugging me about it, but they don't even say thank you. And I'm just saying that as a human being, it's just kind of annoying. you do something for somebody and you know, they've been getting on to you about it, you finally do it, you don't even get an acknowledgement, and no thank you, no nothing. Man, I don't know, it just kind of irritates me. You could at least, you know, you put all this effort into making all these other posts, putting these other comments up here. Can you take 2 seconds to say thank you? It's just 2 words. No, most of them don't do that. They don't. They just quit begging you. I don't know. It's like swatting flies. And that sounds terrible. No, it's just, I don't know. Negative reinforcement, I think you call that. Negative reinforcement. You remove, wait a minute, yeah, you remove a thing. You reinforce something by removing something. Yeah. You don't have a fly buzzing around your head anymore. That's the reinforcement. Not that I'm saying subscribers are like flies. Please don't take that out of context. That's not what I meant. My brain is like a circus. I never know what the hell's going to come out of my mouth. I'll start talking. That's why I'm quiet most of the time, because I'll never know what the hell I'm going to say. Where am I going? I bought, you know what? I bought that. Maraca. I bought these at Aldi yesterday. It's a pack of 2 little, I'm not looking at y'all. It's a pack of rotating little lights. I bought 2 boxes of these, so I had a total of 4. One of them worked, but only if you bang on it. If you whop it on the counter, it'll come on for a minute and then it goes off. Yeah, it's bullshit. I got my receipt. I'm taking those back to Aldi. I ended up going on Amazon and just ordering similar items to go. I want some lights to go up under my cabinets in the kitchen, like little motion sensor lights. Yeah, I thought that would be cool. I just went on Amazon and ordered some. And I also ordered a new garden hose yesterday and a nozzle. I'm getting a whole new setup. I'm tired of my crusty ass garden hose that I've had for the last 5 years, almost 6 years. And the nozzle broke yesterday. At least it waited until I was done washing the car to break. My nozzle just literally just like broke. It, you know, the way it attaches to the hose, it just broke off. Part of it is still attached to the hose and I couldn't get it off. That's why that nozzle's been on that hose the entire time. I threaded it on there incorrectly, and I must have turned it so tight that like I need Samson or Thor or somebody to come out here and get it off, but it doesn't matter because now it broke. It just broke. I don't know how to describe it. It's just broken. So I said, well, I wanted to replace this hose anyway because it's the kinkiest thing I've ever seen. It was supposed to be a no kink hose. It kinks all to hell just to piss you off. It kinks all up. I can't stand it. It's a whole procedure I have to go through to unkink this thing every time I want to use it. I hate that thing. I keep it on a hose reel. That thing kinks up if you look at it wrong. Hate it. It was a very cheap hose. I mean, it was just, you know, I got a better one this time. I got one of the Flexzilla hoses. The one I have on there now was like $20. But it lasted 5 years, so I can't really complain. You ever cough and then you just sound like an overacting soap opera star for a little while afterwards because your voice is all wobbly? I'm fine. It's the pollen. It is the pollen in the air, and I didn't use my Flonase nasal spray today. I forgot it. In my house, you know, I had all of the HVAC stuff in my house replaced. All of it. Everything. The heater, air conditioner, all the duct work is redone. I had zoning put in, so I have a thermostat upstairs and down. I didn't have that before. I spent, oh my Lord, over $20,000 replacing everything. I didn't do it all at once. I did it in like 3 stages, basically, as I could afford it. Yeah. So, and while they were in the middle of doing that, when they were redoing the duct, I think it was when they were doing replacing all of my duct work, because it was literally disintegrating in the attic. They showed me like, your duct work is falling apart. So I had them replace it all. But while they were doing that, they put in one of those it's like an ionizer, or I can't remember what it's called. I something. Anyway, it was like $1,000, but it cleans all the crap out of your air, and it works wonders. While I'm in the house, I don't have any of these symptoms, but you let me go outside for a little bit, I start sneezing. I don't sneeze a whole lot, but I get this tickle in my throat, my eyes get watery, my nose starts to run. Oh my gosh. As long as I'm in the house, I'm good. That thing is fantastic. You can really tell a difference this time of year between in my house and outside. Good grief. I wish I had one in my car. That would be awesome too. But pollen, it's just, it just irritates my throat. In my ears, in my eyes, in my nose, and it just, everything is just a mess. So, but that ionizer thing is great. I remember them saying that they could put it in. They didn't charge me any labor or anything because they were already replacing some other stuff, and so I just had to pay for the unit. I think it was like $1,000, but it's great. I love it. It's wonderful. Yeah, I could be driving a much fancier car if I hadn't done all this work to my house, but to me it was worth it to have an older paid-for car and to have all this awesome stuff done to my house. I've done a lot to that house since I bought it 6 years ago. That's where all my extra money has gone. I don't live lavishly. We don't really go out to eat or anything like that. I really don't live a fancy lifestyle. I really don't. I realized it not too long ago. I went out for like an early dinner with some people from one of the gyms I go to, and they were talking about different pizza restaurants around Greensboro. Oh, have you been here? Oh, you gotta go here. You got it. Oh, but they have this and this, but this other restaurant. Mary, which one is your favorite? And I had literally never been to any of them, and I just had to say I don't know. I've never been to any of those restaurants. And they looked at me like I had ooze coming out of my ears. Like, what? I don't go out to eat. We don't really go out to eat. My kids don't like to go out to eat, and I don't really care to either. So I just, usually just make food at home, and I don't know. We don't do that. People around here love to go out to eat, man. All you gotta do is go down Wendover and look at any of the restaurants down here. Every night of the week, they're just packed, especially on the weekends. Oh my God, everybody goes out to eat. We really never do. The only time we ever go out to eat is when my dad comes for a visit, and he loves cafeterias. He does not like regular sit-down restaurants, and he will go on and on at you for a half hour about how wasteful it is to go spend all that money in a restaurant. He likes like K&W cafeteria. We used to go to J&S in High Point, but they've closed. That was his favorite. My dad doesn't eat a lot of meat. He loves vegetables, but he doesn't eat a lot of meat. He does eat meat, but not very often. And he likes cafeterias because they have usually a pretty wide variety of different types of, just like the kind of vegetables he likes. If you've ever been to a cafeteria, you know what I'm talking about. Like they have the fried okra, green beans. He likes sauerkraut. They usually have that. And he'll usually get like 3 or 4 vegetables and like some sort of bread and coffee, and that's it. That's all he wants. And so really the only time we ever go out to eat is when we go to a cafeteria with my dad, and he never lets me pay. Although we did go out to eat the night before the Triad Honor flight, and I was at the front of the line, and I paid before he could stop me. He's down at the end of the line yelling at me, Mary, put that card away. I see what you're doing up there. I said, you're too late. Lord, that man. My dad, God love him, my dad does not have an indoor voice. He hollers all the time. It's so funny. He pulls up in front of my house, and he'll get out of his truck, and he just stretches, and he'll go, and he sounds like a grizzly bear. I'm like, Jesus, my neighbors are going to wonder what kind of wildlife I got out in front of my house. He is so oblivious, like he has no idea. He is completely unaware of how anybody responds to him. He does not care. So I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, one other thing about my glasses, they are progressives. They're not like the lined bifocals, so you don't see the line in there. My dad has trifocals, and you can see the line in his. I don't know how he stands it. God, you got a section up here and here and here. I couldn't wear those glasses. There's no way. But I think I'm not gonna go to Costco today or this weekend, but I might run by there one day next week and just talk to them about my sunglasses. And my eye doctor didn't tell me I had to have prescription sunglasses. These are my old ones. No, I just wanted to get another pair of prescription sunglasses. But I didn't think about the fact that now I have my prescription is for bifocals. I didn't think about that when I got the sunglasses. I didn't think about them having it. So I'm just going to talk to them and see if I can just get some that are not just like whatever the hell this is up here, but not this down here. And see if they'll just do that for me. And if I have to pay for a second pair, that's fine. I mean, I don't know. I want some that I like and that I will wear, because these are going to die on me one of these days. I can see just fine through these, but like I say, I've had this pair for like 15 years, and eventually something's going to happen to them. They're going to crack or break, and it's the only pair of prescription sunglasses I have, other than the pair that I just got, that I can't wear for driving. I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to them and see what they say. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna run in here to Walmart. I'm in here looking for that the Scent Fantasies, the little knockoff perfume sprays. I think they have those here too. They've got them at Target, but I'm here at Walmart and I wanted to see if they have them. And something else. There was something else I needed. I don't remember. I think it was shower caps. I don't know. I'm gonna go in there and see what I can find to buy, and then I gotta go to Aldi and return these nasty ass LED anywhere lights. If you bought some of these at Aldi, I hope you have better luck with them than I did. Literally, one of the four, 25% of them worked, but only if you whop it on the counter. That's not very useful if it's up under my cabinet. I don't feel like smacking it every time I want it to come on. It's like the clapper. It's just the smacker, I guess. Can't be good for them to have to whop them like that to make them work. Anyway, I'm going to take them back and get my $26 back for my 2 sets of lights. I hope you have a fantastic day. It is still Friday, and I still got to go to Dollar Tree. I'm going to do that too, but I'm going to make a couple of stops first. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Again, I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you again soon.